These are the cons of cloning. By
Jeffrey,
Quick,
Ted.
Luana.
So one of the reasons why we think cloning is wrong is just because people are so impatient that they can't wait for the humans or the animals to reproduce, so they just try to speed up the process by cloning the animal or the human. And a part of why it's wrong is because they don't give a chance for nature and see if nature can produce anything better than what they have at the moment. So people are very impatient with the cloning process. Um, Another thing that is wrong is because we clone a certain type of animal, and that animal will increase in number, and they will overwhelm the food chain and cause it to fail or collapse due to the animal that is overwhelming other animals. The last reason why it is wrong is simply because like we're changing the appearance and the IQ, the everything of a baby before it's even born, just like we will when we're programming a robot. So that's just the same as trying to be God. And it's also unfair because the service of cloning is extremely expensive, and not all the people can afford the service. Even when they're even when they want to clone a certain child they have, or even themselves, to be better and to be a help to the community.
Okay, so another reason why cloning is bad is because it can be used to make a perfect human. So like if a gene wants to be like replicated or whatever, cloned, it can, like, scientists can use it to change the genes around to make like the person have higher IQ or like a prettier face and stuff, and that can lead to a worshipping of the person, because if the person is like the first cloned person, then other people might think, oh, that person, oh, so perfect and stuff, oh, I need to like bow down and worship him because he's so perfect or whatever. And that kind of goes against the one of the 10 commandments saying you should have no other gods before me. And that's kind of bad because God made us all in his own image and kind of equalized. So then and he should still be praised for who he is, because he kind of made us the way he wants us to be. And cloning also can make people have an ideal image of how they want to be like. So if the cloned person is made smarter to be smarter, then other people might want to strive to be smarter, and that can be bad sometimes, because like if the cloned person also is like prettier than us, then we might want to like hurt ourselves to make ourselves look better, and we might be hurt emotionally and physically. And also, if cloning is to be perfected, then there would really be no need for man, because like men as in like the gender, because all you need is like the woman's womb to like have the baby, and the genes and everything is already made. So yeah, there wouldn't be need for man.
Okay, so we feel that cloning is bad because if you think about the child, how would the child react if they knew that they were like an exact identical copy of the original person? They might feel like their future is worthless because they aren't unique. They're just a fake. And they'll feel like they have to walk in the footsteps of the original because it's what the original meant for them to do. And parents might start to see children as an object and not a person if like cloning continues, because they think that the child won't have any feelings because they're not the original child of the real parents, not like the fake parent that just they cloned. So it's bad to clone. Yeah.
So in Genesis 1:27 says, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them." So in this passage, it's saying God created man in his own image, not man creating man in their own image. Because if you created man in your own image, it's like playing God, and that's exactly what cloning is. You're playing God uh, by by cloning, like by making other man in your own image, and that is just not moral. So it's going against what God wants. And also another point would be about genetic diseases. If the main person has a genetic disease, the disease will kill the entire population, and if there's no natural immune system to it, then the population would be wiped out and it'll be all gone and everything. But if everybody had the same disease, then they can only eat a certain food type, but then eventually the food will be out and there'll be food shortage. So, yeah.